So what if the dog licked my balls? Are you gonna call the police or something? You jealous? God, this fucking wife of mine is so fucking annoying sometimes. Anyways, this is a new video today for the Trip Keeper channel and Spotify. Spotify has been really helping me out here. It's pretty fucking cool. But I want to do a little interesting video. I've totally forgot I wrote this story. It's completely fake, but there are some people that believed it. I put it on my Reddit community. Basically, I wrote this story while I had like I don't even know how long it took me, but I was working. I was in the mail truck, and I think I might have did it after like a street, or I was in the middle of doing a street, sitting in the truck, and I wrote in my notes, then I copied and pasted it in here. So I wrote this story pretty fucking fast, and like I said, it's not real, but I kind of mixed together what was real in my Hawaiian Baby Woodrose trip, and then combined it to be fake. But since I read so many damn trip reports, I know how these people write these. So I was able to like fucking, make it sound realistic. Not like the story wise, but like formatting and shit. Because, I'm so used to reading them. I mean, my God, I read so many. This is my livelihood. So, but yeah. I named this Viagra on Hawaiian Baby Woodrose, a vasoconstriction boner. Maybe this will be a worst combos episode. I don't know. But yeah. But if you don't want to watch this, if it's fake, you can go right ahead and click off. But I'm just doing it because it's a funny story. It's a memeable story. And I totally forgot I wrote it. I saw it in my notes last night. I was looking for a video to do, and I was thinking, and then I saw this. I'm like, maybe I should read that, But yeah, it's not too long. Not like the fucking gambling video. That was pretty fucking long. I do like the longer videos, though. They're more fun to do, especially, people can just listen and fall asleep faster. But hey, well, this channel, I don't know if people are falling asleep, but my main channel, they fall asleep pretty quickly. But I don't think people fall asleep to this channel. If you do, that's okay too. I don't care. People always tell me, like, I always get comments all the time saying like, man, I feel bad. I fall asleep to your channel. I hope that doesn't offend you. I'm like, dude, that's like the biggest compliment you can fucking give me, man. Like, when I fall asleep to other channels, it's like they have a service for this country, and it's helping us fall asleep. Insomniacs prescribe your doctors you go to. Just go to the doctor and ask for a prescription of Tales from the Tryptamine. You'll fall asleep right away. You only need like 5 milligrams of it, not even. Like, if they have 1 milligram tablets, take that, because that shit'll make you pass out pretty quickly. But yeah, Tales from the Tryptamine, ask them for it. They'll have it there, trust me. I'm working with Big Pharma right now, but we're the good kind. All right, we don't get you addicted. You will, although my medication does have like a binge disorder problem, but it's not an addiction. Like, you could go for 3 days straight and binging like 800,000 grams and boofing it, but then the next 4 days you'll be fine. You won't have any withdrawals or anything. There's always a consistent video that comes out. So yeah, since this video is going to be reading a fake story, I might as well just talk about nonsense anyway. So I'm drinking a Miller High Life. It says it's the champagne of beers, which really is shocking, because I mean, it looks like a champagne. Like, the bottle is really nice. It's really nice design, but it's definitely not a champagne. It's an acquired taste, this beer. Do you guys like beer? Put it in the comments if you like it or not. I've been drinking beer since I was 15 years old. I always liked beer. My mom was a beer drinker. The first time I tried beer was an accident. I was like fucking 4 years old. It was in this fucking cup, and little me thought it was Sprite because it looked like fucking water. So I took a sip of it, and I remember how bad it tasted. I was like, ugh. And my mom didn't even see it, I was like, what the fuck? She drinks that at 4 years old. So yeah, that was my first introduction to beer, and ever since then I've been an alcoholic. No, I'm just kidding. Right now it's a couple days a week, maybe twice. Yeah, probably twice a week I'll be drinking beers. And then there's some weeks where I don't drink any. Like, I'll go on periods where I don't have a beer for like a month maybe, but then there'll be periods where every week I'll have like a beer a couple times a day, or couple days during the week, not every day. There was Although I do have periods in my life where I'm drinking every day, and that's bad. I don't drink liquor anymore. Liquor, I realize that's the worst thing you can have. Like beer is no good for you, but you got to drink a lot more to get as drunk as just having one or two drinks, mixed drinks, and yeah, I don't. It's really easy to get fucking drunk on that shit, and I have the worst hangovers with liquor. My last hangover was the worst one. That was right before I got my bronchitis. Excuse me. That was fucking horrible. Um, oh no, that was after I got my bronchitis, or I forgot, but maybe it was. I don't really remember honestly, but that was when I had the promethazine. And I was already drinking a lot of liquor, and I'm like, I want to try this promethazine. And I drank it, dude. I was hungover for fucking 2 days. It was the worst thing ever. So that's why I vowed not to drink liquor ever again. With beer, I mean, I'll get a headache if I drink too much, but it's not gonna, make me hungover like crazy. I can handle a small headache, but that hangover was like I didn't want to do anything. I felt like shit. And yeah, that was definitely after the bronchitis. It was either right after or right before. I don't remember, but yeah. That was my long weekend too. Right now it's my long weekend from the post office, so I'm able to do what I want. Also, I want to tell another story that I had about this fucking legal stimulant. It was the greatest first hour of my life. I'm like, dude, this feels like fucking Adderall. And then after that, I just came crashing down. Oh my god, it was so bad. I'll write the story down. I'll read it again. I'll read it pretty soon, I guess. Maybe the next video. I don't know. It's called Adderex. Adderex. There's so many fucking different chemicals in it. Like, it's crazy. But I'll get into that in another video. All right. It's already been 7 minutes of this intro. And the people that don't like me probably already clicked away, or they're commenting right now like, why don't you start fucking reading the story? I can't stand it. Even though I'm subscribed to you and I watch every single video, I'm still gonna comment a mean comment. Go right ahead. It adds to the algorithm. I don't care. All right, let's get this started. It's called a vasoconstriction boner. Viagra and Hawaiian baby Woodrose. And I just did a Viagra video. If you haven't watched that, go watch that. So 2 Viagra videos in a month. That's pretty. What other channel can say they did that, huh? 2 Viagra videos? Come on, subscribe to me, man. You guys need this shit. I'll give you a Viagra right now if you subscribe. Telepathically. I labeled this NSFW, or did Reddit do that? It is NSFW, not safe for fucking women. Women, if you're watching this, click away. You're going to get so offended. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's get started. I was 17 at the time and very interested in psychedelics, having done LSD about 15 times and morning glory seeds 3 times up to that point in my life. All right, so this, I did LSD before the Hawaii Baby Woodrose trip. I probably did LSD like 5 times and morning glory seeds like once or twice. So, I mean, it's like, this is basically a big exaggeration of a normal trip. So, just want to let you guys know that. I always heard about Hawaiian Baby Woodrose seeds because I knew they were a lot stronger than morning glory. This piqued my interest and I decided to buy some. Anyways, I crushed them up and put them in capsules and decided to swallow them after school. Bad idea. That's exactly what I did in my normal Hawaiian Baby Woodrose trip. I also knew about vasoconstriction being a side effect of the substance, so I stole one of my dad's Viagra. I don't have a dad, so that was an exaggeration. About 30 minutes after I took the Hawaiian Baby Woodrose, I took the Viagra. Now, as you can see, if this was a real story, this would be a terrible idea. Nothing really happened until about an hour and a half in, where I got the biggest boner in my entire life. I wanted to fuck something so bad. I called my girlfriend over and we fucked for about 30 minutes, but I wasn't able to come. She tried to help, but no matter what, I couldn't. Hell yeah. This was alarming as I felt it at the edge, but it just felt like it was being blocked, or I was constipated and bloated with semen at the edge of my dick. You got that right. My girlfriend got mad at me as I didn't tell her I was tripping, and this is why she got so concerned during this next part. I was tripping balls at this point, and literally my balls were tripping. That was a good addition right there. My girlfriend and I started to fuck again, but when I looked at her pussy, it looked like her flaps were forming a fractal and my dick was shattering it with like it was glass. I didn't want to mess up the beautiful sight, so I took it out. I confessed to her and told her I took some Hawaiian Baby Woodrose seeds, and she had no clue what that was. I had explained what it was, but halfway through telling her, I got very nauseous and ran to the toilet and vomited this brown goo and Cheez-Its. Don't know why I added Cheez-Its in there, but it adds to the story, I guess. Funny thing was is that I still had a boner at this time, but it looked like my dick was shrinking rapidly. It looked like if Pinocchio's dick was a thing that grew when he lied, but he was actually telling the truth, so it retracted backwards instead. Oh my god, I totally forgot I wrote this fucking story. I asked my girlfriend if my boner looked small to her, and she started laughing, saying, "Yeah, your dick looks like my ex King Tao." Oh boy. I got mad at her for saying this to me and told her to help it get back to normal. But no matter what she tried, it just kept shrinking. Soon enough, it got all the way down to the size of a Vienna sausage, but it was girthy and hard still. Probably the weirdest image I've ever seen in my life. I was getting embarrassed and felt like George Costanza in the pool. Instead, my quote was, "I was tripping balls. I was tripping balls." You guys understand that Seinfeld reference? Please, I hope you guys do. If you haven't watched Seinfeld, there's something wrong with you. No, it's okay. I mean, that was from the '90s, so I don't expect you people to watch it. But my grandpa showed me it, so that's the only reason why I saw it. But that was been watching it since I was fucking 12, 13. So anyway, I took another Viagra to try and get it back out, but this only made it worse. I shit you not, my dick went inside out. It looked like I had two belly buttons, like a belly button hermaphrodite or some shit. This is when my girlfriend decided to call the ambulance without me knowing. When they arrived, I got so scared because I didn't want anyone to see what my dick looked like at that point, and I had no idea she even called them until they got there. I yelled at her, but the paramedics came in and pulled my pants down to check out my inward chub. When they saw the sight of my boner, I saw the police in the back start laughing and the paramedics chuckling to themselves. These fucking assholes. They pulled out their phone and started taking pictures of it and sending it to their friends and coworkers. I was so embarrassed at this point. Even my girlfriend couldn't help laughing. Yeah, at this point, it was a really, really sad part of the story. My girlfriend was a piece of shit. I was in the back of the ambulance and the fractals were getting more vivid now. I had forgot I was tripping because of the whole situation, but now I'm full on fucked up. The paramedics' faces looked like reindeer, and I saw horns coming out of their skull. I took a look at my penis and it looked like a snake was coming out and getting chopped off by the paramedic reindeer. They put me in a room and my girlfriend had to stay in the waiting room. Two nurses come into my room and start undressing. I get excited and I notice my boner start to reappear. The nurses say with their boobs hanging out of my face, "Ooh, it's working, daddy." I came right then and there. I can't believe I wrote this on my job. My girlfriend saw this through the glass and came storming in and cursed me out. I told her I didn't know they would undress. She broke up with me and I haven't spoken to her since. She's a fucking bitch. I decided to get up pissed as all hell from what had just happened, and go out to the paramedics who took the pictures of my inwards cock and scream to them, "Take a picture now, it's full size." This was a bad choice as the cops were right there. They arrested me for public nudity. I wrote this report to hopefully teach people not to take Hawaiian Baby Woodrose with Viagra. I don't know if the same thing would happen on Morning Glory, but I definitely don't want to find out. All because I wanted a trip. I lost my girlfriend of 2 years, got arrested, have to pay a hefty fine, and have to live with the embarrassment from those pictures as they went viral on Twitter. I am now known as the Pinocchio truth-telling boner. This sucks and my mental health was already bad enough. I got my alprazolam prescription raised to 20 milligrams every hour. Is that a lot? Anyways, don't do what I did, and please keep your dick to yourself. What do you guys think of that story? Was that pretty good? Should I write another story pretty soon? A real one, you know. But yeah, that was just a meme trip report I wrote. What? How long ago was this? 7 months ago already. Damn. Now that's probably why I don't remember doing it. That was already a long time ago. Yeah, that was my Hawaiian Baby Woodrose and Viagra trip. That didn't happen. It was a good time reading that shit, remembering what the hell I wrote. Anyways, happy holidays, you fucking cocksuckers, and don't take Viagra and Hawaiian Baby Woodrose.